All right, so I've decided to, get off my lazy duff and make another video, which I haven't made one in quite some time. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, you know, I've been thinking about what's been going on at the border. More, what I've been thinking about is the rhetoric and the language that is being used, especially by the administration. See, there's a certain reason why they keep using the word invasion. The word invasion is used with purpose. When you think of invasion, what do you usually think of? You think of times of war. You think of Normandy. You think of any time where the military's been in any exercise. You think of an invasion as related to war. And that's why this administration is purposely using the term invasion to describe what's going on at the border. Even though the facts bear out that there is no invasion at the border, there is no hordes of people running in here to take advantage of the system. Okay, that just does not exist. The people that are coming here are actually the ones that are coming here lawfully. All right. The caravan, which Donald Trump has many times referred to as an invasion, is not an invasion. It is simply people lawfully coming here to claim asylum. You see, you don't have to claim asylum at the first country you come to. You can wait. You can go through country after country before you reach your goal. And that's why they're doing it. That's why they're claiming asylum here. All right. So, as I said, there's a certain reason why this administration is using the term invasion. Okay, they want you to think of these people as an invading horde from another country. They want you to look at it as they're here to take from you. They're here to overtake the country. They're, whatever you can imagine, that's what they're here to do. And all they're people seeking a better life. They're kind of like your ancestors. That's the way to look at the people coming over here claiming asylum. They are like your ancestors. They left Europe, they left insert country here to come here and get a better life for themselves and their children. That's the bottom line. That's how it works. But if you listen to the current administration, that's not how it works. And the current administration is 100% wrong. We all know that. But what's more base, what's more... Every time there's a story about the border, all I can think of are the words written on the Statue of Liberty: give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. You see, for decades, this country, for centuries actually, this country was actually quite welcoming to immigrants. This country was made by immigrants, okay? Founding fathers, products of immigrants. And right now, it's just mind-boggling that we have this mindset that's been allowed to take over. And now we look at people coming here basically to save their own lives as the enemy. Our administration calls them invaders. And that's what's not, the media's not picking up on. They're not picking up on the purpose that Donald Trump keeps using the word invaders or invasion. And they play right along with it. They fall right for the trap. So they use the word invasion. They put it in their headlines. And now all of a sudden you get the average person thinking, hey, maybe there is an invasion coming. And it's rather sad. Just my honest opinion, it's rather sad that we're in this situation right now. All because we have a self-proclaimed nationalist. By the way, nationalism was big in Germany in the 1930s and 40s. Just so you know where that term, it doesn't come from, but where you can, just so you know, the one country that really, really hung on to that term, nationalism, was Germany in the 1940s. So if you want a direction, if you want an example of where this country is going, I'm not saying it's going to go to that extreme, but right now that's what's in power, are nationalists. What's in power right now are people who look at immigrants as invaders. What's in power right now is just something unimaginable by our founding fathers could ever get a hold of running the government. See, the one thing we need to take from this is that these people coming over the borders are not invaders. They are no different than your ancestors. We need to heed what the Statue of Liberty says by give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. Nobody has stuck a no vacancy sign on the border. And I'm going to tell you something. Let's even take this back a little further. What if the Native Americans had said, you know what, we don't need you guys here, you can go. We already had a situation like this, to be honest, when 1940s, when the St. Louis, the ship that was carrying Jewish refugees, tried to come to America, and we had certain elements in the government that refused to allow them, and all those people ended up dying. So to say that if we send these people that are trying to claim asylum back to their countries, that we're sending them, that we're signing their own death notice, that's not extreme. That's historically proven. I know I've gone off a little off the rails here on this, just because it boggles my mind, because I never thought I'd ever live in America where immigrants weren't welcome. I never thought I'd live in America where immigrants were looked at as invaders. I never thought I'd live in America that was so divided. I never thought I'd live in an America where a sitting president would say that the Ku Klux Klan had some very fine people. Right now, we should be living up to the expectations of our founding fathers. Right now, we should be living up to the Constitution. Right now, we should be living up to what it says in the Statue of Liberty. We should be welcoming to these individuals that are coming here claiming asylum, because there's a certain reason why they're coming here. Where they are, or where they were, I should say, it's not a good place. They're coming here for a better life for future generations. Let me repeat that. Sounds vaguely important. You got a group of refugees coming to this country because they want a better life for their children. Sound like anybody we know? Kind of sounds like those plucky people that boarded the Mayflower centuries ago. You want an honest assessment of what the people that are coming here to claim asylum are? They are pilgrims. No different than our ancestors who fled Europe to avoid religious and otherwise other persecutions, to come here to the New World to seek a better life for their children. That's exactly what these refugees are. They're not invaders. They're not coming here looking to take what you've got. They merely want to create a better life for their future generation. Think about that. Have a good night.